Yeah, welcome back, children. Actually, due to some technical problems, today I plan the class with the on notebook, okay? And tomorrow onwards, we'll go with the as usual, okay? So today, we'll discuss about the few of the things. One of the thing is, for example, my weight. If I write my weight, I'll mention 50 kg. Weight of a car, so I may write a 200 kgs. Yes, so some things, okay, whenever you represent numbers with a smaller numbers, okay, representing a smaller number, it's not a big issue. But if I write a distance between moon and earth, so if I write a certain number, then the certain number, it's very hard to represent every time, correct? So sometimes it's very hard to represent large numbers. To write the large numbers is very hard. So instead of writing large numbers, we will use exponent forms. Exponent form we'll write large numbers in exponent form. For example, if you write 100 here, 100, so 100 has a 2 zeros, am I right? And 100 we can write it as a 10 into 10, so 10 tens are 100 we knows. Yes, 10 repeated 2 times and 10 multiplying itself twice, so we'll write this one as a 10 power 2. So 10 power 2, correct? Here whatever 10 power 2 you have written, 2 is call it as a power or exponent. Whatever 10 we are talking here, the 10 can be called it as a base, correct? So exponential form majorly we'll use to represent large numbers in shortest form. For example, if I take 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, and there are many zeros, okay, let me count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, so Indian system tells us first comma comes after 3 digits, later for every 2 digits we'll get the comma. So after making separation with the commas also, even though we don't know what is the exact pronunciation of the number, am I right? Am I right? So we don't know what is the name of the number, correct? So already we have a 3 zeros, 2 5 2 7 9 11 13 15 overall 16. So we'll count again, no problem. 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 16. So simply in the exponential form we can write 10 power 16. So here we'll represent the base with a large font and exponents will write at a small number. Okay, for example, 2 is a base and power 3 is a power. So 2 power 3 is nothing but the meaning is 2 into 2, answer 8. 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8, correct? No? Yes. So majorly, so these all comes under exponents. Now this exponent has some of the rules, that is can be call it as a laws of exponents. What are the laws? Laws is nothing but it is a formulas of the exponent chapter. Yes, so what I'll say first, you take a non-zero integer. Yeah, for any non-zero integer, that is a. Actually a is a number, it is non-zero, that means other than 0. Now our first formula is that is a power 0 is equals to 1. Here the condition is a should not be 0. A power 0 is nothing but A is any number other than 0. Am I right? So, for example, if I write 99 whole power 0, that is equal to 1. If I write 1000 whole power 0, that is also equal to 1. If you take any number 20,000 even whole power 0, that is 1. If you write lakh or crore or whatever, if the power is 0, the overall answer is 1. Okay. Next, second formula. A power minus n is equals to 1 by a power n. What did you understand? There is a base with a negative exponent, then the total number can write in the denominator place with a positive exponent. For example, 2 power minus 3 I can write now. So that I can write it as 1 by 2 power 3. Yeah, formula work out. Look at, in the place of a there is a 2. So in the place of a I substituted 2. Here in place of minus none there is plus n. So place of minus 3 I have written 3. Correct? But it is in denominator place 1 by. So next step also I can write 1 by 2 power 3 is nothing but 2 multiplying itself 3 times. So 2 into 2 into 2. So answer 1 as it is. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. Answer 1 by 8. Next 3 power minus 2. Then same formula. What is the formula? A power minus n is equal to 1 by. When the power is negative, then it comes to denominator with a positive exponent. Then I'll write 1 by 3 power 2. Then 1 by 3 into 3. 1 by 9. 1 by 9. Yes. Next. Third one. Third formula, that is a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. What did you understand? Here the bases looks same, but the powers are looks different. Then if the bases are same, powers are different, even they are multiplying, at the moment we can add the powers. For example, 2 repeated 2 times into 2 repeated 3 times. So simply I can understand 2 repeated 2 times here, 2 repeated 3 times here. Overall I can say 2 repeated 5 times. Correct? No? But what formula tells? When the bases are same, look at 2 and 2 and powers are different. Look at 2 and 3, yes, different. So formula is single 2 because single a we had here. So m plus n, that means I'll write 2 plus 3, answer 2 power 5. 2 power 5 means what again? 2 multiplying itself 5 times. So whatever answer after getting product, whatever answer you will get, that is secondary. Next, a power m by a power n is equals to a power m minus n. Here you should understand many things because this one formula tells many things to you. Two cases happens. What is? In one case, m may greater than n. That means 2 power 8 by 2 power 6 I have written. Look at 8 and 6. M and n. M value 8, n value 6. M is greater. Am I right? What will happen then? We'll write, look at m minus n. Am I right? So 8 minus 6, answer 2 power 2. What is 2 power 2 meaning? 2 multiplying itself, how many times? 2 times. 1 time, 2 time. Answer 2 2s are 4. When it is, when m value is greater, upper value is greater than the lower value. Upper exponent is greater than the lower exponent. Okay. Second case, m only smaller than n. M only smaller than n. Then same, 2 power 6 by 2 power 8. Just I exchange the numbers. Correct? What is the formula? A power m minus n. Am I right? So here answer 2, 6 minus 8. Answer 2 power minus 2. But we knows formula when a power minus n is equal to 1 by a power n. It's one of the formula. Correct? Look at what happened. Negative exponent. Look at negative exponent. What will happen then? We should write the total number at a down in the denominator place. Now I'll write 1 by 2 square. Next step 1 by 2 into 2. Next step 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Now what we'll understand? Now one more case, m is equal to n. That means upper number and lower number should be same. Now 2 power 8 by 2 power 8. Then formula a power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. So I can write 2 power 8 minus 8. Next step 2 power 0. Next formula, first formula, any base power is equal to 0. Power 0, that value is 1. So your answer is 1. Or else here both the denominator, it is the denominator is numerator, both get cancelled, and the answer is 1. That is also one of the way. Okay. Next. Next fifth formula, that is a power m whole power n is equal to a power mn. Mn is nothing but the products both it's a product of m and n, multiplication of m and n. So example 2 power 3 whole power 2. The 2 belongs to 2 power 3, okay. So in this case we'll write 2 power 3 into 2. So overall 2 power 6. 2 power 6 means we know 2 multiplying itself 6 times. That means 2 into 2 into 2, that will repeat 6 times, okay. Next, what is the next? What is the number? Sixth formula. AB whole power m. What did you understand now? That is the two numbers are AB in the sense it is a product, multiplication. It's a multiplication fact. And power is single power. Then we'll write A power m into B power m. For example, 6 power 2, somebody said, then 6 I can write it as a 2 3s are 6. I'll write a square only. So simply I'll write 2 square into 3 square. That means what I want to say, the formula can work out reverse also. Correct? That means look at, bases are different but the powers are same. So when two numbers add the same powers but the base is different, even though we can multiply the bases with a single power. So look at 2 power 2 into 3 power 2. Here the powers are same, exponents are same, the bases are different. Correct? No? In this case, even we can multiply the bases with single power. We can multiply the bases with a single power. 2 3s are answer 6, 6 whole square, 6 whole square. Next, seventh formula. Seventh formula, A by B whole power m. This also we can separate, that is A power m by B power m. So same, 3 by 7 whole power 3. Then what we'll write? We'll write a 3 power 3 and a 7 power 3. That means the power 3 belongs to 3 and a 7. So after separation we separated the power to both numbers because this had the power 3 belongs to both 3 and 7 and 3 and 7 has a right on 3, so that's why we have separated for both. Okay. Eighth formula, it's very funny and important formula to understand. That is, look at beta, A power m, if I put the condition if means it will, if that happens in case, okay, A power m is equal to A power n, then second we can conclude m is equal to n. But here condition I am taking, that is A is not equals to plus 1 or minus 1. Did you understand why? What tells you when bases are same, the exponents are different, and again the value we can say that is equivalent. Correct? No? Then the powers also same. Okay. But this rule doesn't work out for plus 1 and minus 1. Why? Because 1 power 7. What did you understand? 1 power 7 means 1 multiplying itself 7 times. Correct? And 1 power 6. 1 multiplying itself 6 times. 1 if you multiply 100 times also, the answer is 1 only. And 1 7 times multiplied also, even the answer is 1. Even after multiplication, after multiplied 6 times by itself, that is also 1. That means 1 power 7 answer is 1. 1 power 6 also answer is 1. Both same. What is the formula tells? When the bases are same, look at 1 and 1 same is equal to sign, yeah, equality sign. Even the powers are same. We are concluded. So as per the formula, m is equal to n I said. So as from this problem, I should say, we should conclude 7 is equal to 6. But actually it's wrong. Correct? 7 is not at all equals to 6. So that from the condition I mentioned plus 1. What happened to minus 1 then? Is it work out for minus 1 also? Maybe. Look at minus 1 whole power 3, that is equal to minus 1 whole power 5. Because minus 1 whole power 3 answer minus 1. Minus 1 whole power 5 is equal to also minus 1. Both answers same, but here the powers are not same. Here 3 is not at all equals to 5. So that we can say in this formula we omitted the two values, that is plus 1 and minus 1. Okay, and these are the laws of exponents. We'll recall once again the formulas. A power 0 is equal to 1. Next, a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Just we are adding exponents. Next, a power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. Here remember, a is a base, m and n are powers. We can call powers or we can call exponents also. And ab whole power m is equals to a power m into b power m. A by b whole power m is equals to a power m by b power m. Anything else? Yeah. A power m whole power n is equal to a power mn. So these are the laws of exponents, formulas of the exponents. Okay. Learn well, and based on these formulas you can solve the problems. Okay. All the best.